Hello and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, I'll be showing you how to create a variable in PHP. Creating a variable also means declaring a variable. So when you hear the term declaring, it also means creating. Unlike most programming languages, PHP has no command for declaring a variable. A variable in PHP is created the moment you assign a value to it. So I've got my text editor open. So let's create some variables. So I've got some text statements here. I'm going to kind of like convert them into variable. So to create I'm going to create a variable and I'm going to call the variable greeting. So I'll do a $sign followed by the name of the variable, and I'm going to call it greeting or greetings. I'll get rid of the echo for now, and I'm going to use the equals to. The equals to is known as the assignment operator. It's what you use to assign value to a variable. So I've created a variable called greetings and I've given it a value of hello world. So I'm going to comment out this line of code here, line 10. So now if I want to reference this variable, all I need to do is just do an echo on the name of the variable. All right, so all I need to do is just call the variable by its name. I do echo space followed by the name of the variable, which is greetings. Okay, and don't forget your semicolon. So I'm going to save this and I'll test this in my browser. So you can see the output here for the variable is echoing out the variable name, and you can see it's displaying the value for the variable, which is this text here, hello world. So this is just a simple illustration of how to create a variable. Let's create a couple more variables. So I'm just going to tab down and I'm going to create a variable called X, and I'm going to use the assignment operator to give this a value. I'm going to give it a value of 7. I'm going to create another variable called Y, and I'm going to give it a value of 8. Notice the semicolons each time you create a variable. So I can echo, I can come here and do an echo. Echo basically is what will display the text. So I'll do an echo, but before I do that, I want to echo a break. I want there to be a break, because without a break, it'll put it'll output them on the same line. So I'm just going to do the quotes, and in between the quotes, I will insert my break tag. So this break here basically is going to create a line or a space before I echo out the next variable. So I'm going to echo the variable Y. Okay, so I need to make sure you put the $sign before your variable name. All right, so I'm echoing a variable Y. So if I refresh my browser, I need to save, always save your work if you want your changes to reflect in the browser. So now if I refresh my browser, I should see the value for Y. You can see the variable Y is 8. I've echoed it. This break here is just, all it's done is just moved the variable to a separate line. If I didn't have this break tag, it will display it on the same line. Also note that variables are case sensitive. If I declared a variable in lowercase y and I want to echo uppercase y, it will not work. And it's very important that you remember this, because when you're creating, if you're creating a program or writing a program, and once the code becomes bulky, this kind of error sometimes can be difficult to catch. So always be careful when you are naming your variables. Remember that they are case sensitive. Also notice that we've used the echo function to output the text on the browser. Alright, so the output is being done using the echo function. There's another function, built-in function of PHP you can use to do that as well, which is also known as the print function. So we will cover that in a later video, but those are the two things you can use to output, echo and print. The key difference between the two is that echo does not have a return value, while the print statement has a return value. But we'll cover that when I cover the print statement. For now, that's it for this lecture on creating variables. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.